good evening everyone, and myself Priya, and like a lot of you might have guessed that today's topic that I'm going to talk about is artificial intelligence. And I understand it's AI everywhere, and you guys must be fed up with AI with all the buzz in the market. But I promise that today's session is going to be not only informative but exciting for you guys. It will be more like a story, and you're going to enjoy it. So today's topic is AI for everyone. So a lot of people do ask me, how do I start with AI? What exactly it is? The topics that we are going to cover today: everyday uses of AI, and the impact AI has had on businesses all over the world. What exactly happens behind the scenes, and some of the common terminologies we come across every day. The history of AI, which has resulted into the way it is today, and what the future scope looks like. And I'm also going to cover a basic roadmap for anyone who's interested to switch to this domain, or get the basics of it. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you guys. So the first thing you did today was use the office face recognition security system that comes under AI. And like Neetu ma'am just mentioned, Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant, it all comes under AI. There are targeted ads that we see, because if you search something on Google, you search something on Instagram, whatever reels you watch, you get the advertisements related to that only. So it's not just benefit for the seller, but also for you as a user, you get relevant content. So even I myself, what I do is, if I have to buy something, I know that I will automatically get the ads. If I'm looking for some fashion inspo, I would just go over the Instagram, I will search a little about it, I'll search about it on Google, and I know I will automatically start getting the reels. It is very easy for me. And so Instagram thinks it's fooling us, it's reading our chats, and but I'm using it the other way. So that's one of the use cases. There is chatbots. So ChatGPT is one of the examples. We cannot live without that today, right? And there's Netflix. On Netflix, guys, it's like a kaleidoscope. The recommendations that every single of us get is completely different, and even for you, it's going to be different every time you watch a different show. So that's another one of the applications. And there is predictions, weather forecasting, stocks prediction is another one of the examples. And next up we have is, I heard this particular quote from this science fiction author from 20th century, Arthur C. Clarke, who said, "Science is the closest thing to magic, but I beg to differ, and I would like to rephrase it as AI is the closest thing to magic." Why? But is it really magic? What exactly is happening behind the scenes? Now I'm going to talk about some numbers. Recently, I've been hearing this a lot, that AI is just a myth. AI is nothing. It's a bubble. People are hyping about it for no reason, and it's just to sell the product, just adding a flavor of AI. But that's not the case. It is actually benefiting the businesses worldwide. Talking about Amazon, its revenue increased by 35% just by the recommendation system it has integrated onto its e-commerce platform. And next up, all of this data is actually sourced from well-researched article, guys. It all started in the year 1950, when Alan Turing, in one of its papers, mentioned that he talked about, what if machines could think, what if they were intelligent. So that was like the first spark towards AI, first ever recorded spark, I would say, that led to AI what it is today. And in the year 1960, Eliza named chatbot, which was not really a chatbot, if I'll be honest. It was like a mock-up of a chatbot which couldn't really understand human language, but it cross-questioned them on the basis of whatever the user said. But still, that was like a good breakthrough towards creating chatbots. And then in the year 1997, IBM's Deep Blue computer was released that famously defeated world champion Gary in chess. And who imagined that computer could defeat us in something which requires strategy, intelligence? So another one of the breakthroughs. Next up, in the year 2000, when internet got more common, more and more data, that is big data, started coming up, because we all know that in order to train an AI model, you need data. So more the data you have, the better models you can train, the better accuracy you can get. So having internet more commonly used was another one of the steps towards AI. And next up, in the year around 2007, we started having more enhanced computing powers, like GPUs came into, they became more common and more more cost efficient, and these accelerated the AI research and applications. Like we just talked about big data. So for big data, you need better computing power, right? GPUs are way better than CPUs to for better computation. And then in the year 2022 November, ChatGPT was launched, which is a conversational AI developed by OpenAI. It is capable of generating human-like text and engaging in sophisticated dialogues with all of us. And I'm pretty sure every single of us uses ChatGPT, and we cannot imagine our lives without this today. And next up, guys, we are going to talk about what the future can look like with AI. So I'm going to share my video.
Welcome to the ARC-10 initiation module. What is your name?
Atlas Maru Shepard.
What's our mission, Atlas?
Aren't you gonna ask me if I like pie or cake?
I already know the answer. You prefer coffee, black, with 3 goddamn sugars.
So Elon Musk has launched a program called Neuralink, which is about implanting a chip into human brain and creating a direct contact between computers and human brain. Like if someone has autism, someone is visually impaired, someone cannot hear. So all of these problems can also be dealt with this kind of technology. This is still a vision that Elon Musk has, but you never know. I mean, who thought we could have something like ChatGPT? So this could also happen. So the same concept is being shown in this movie. There's a robot, like a wearable robot type, a device that she sits in and she controls it with her brain. So guys, you should definitely watch this video, this particular movie, Atlas, and it's going to give you a better insights on how AI works, what the future can look like. Moving on, I'm going to talk about some of the common terminologies that we hear in our day-to-day lives, and those who are not from the AI background might get really confused among all of these terms. So this slide is for you guys. Talking about artificial intelligence, it's like it's a domain which focuses on mimicking human intelligence. So we don't have to explicitly train the models. We don't have to explicitly write codes to perform certain tasks. We just have to train the models, and then everything gets automated. So all in all, in brief, AI is mimicking human intelligence, okay? And generative AI is something which is trending these days, and ChatGPT is another form of generative AI. It refers to the AI system which can generate new content, okay? Like it can generate text, it can generate images like DALL-E does, right? And now it can even generate videos now with Sora. And next up, we have the roadmap. So like I said, I will be telling you guys, if you want to start with AI, what all you need to cover up. We need to first start with the very basics of AI, the fundamentals, like things I just told you. What is AI, what is ML, what is deep learning, what are the best practices. So these very basic definitions you need to know. Then you need to know very basic programming skills. You can either do Python or R. You need to know the basic syntax, basic data structures, and some of the common libraries like NumPy, Pandas. So all in all, I would just like to tell you guys that AI is not really complex. It is new in the market, so there are limited resources, and you have to do a lot of research before you have to do any kind of real world problem solving. But it is really exciting. If it excites you, you should definitely go for it. So yeah, this is it. Thank you so much guys for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this session.